In this Marketing for Architects video, we're going to look at why architects make such poor marketers. Most marketing I see from architects is terrible, but there are very good reasons for that which I'll share with you in a minute. But just do a Google search for, say, architects in London, and you'll see that most of the ads are all the same. They talk about themselves for the most part, and say pretty much the same stuff. Think about this. Let's say you are going to hire a tiler to tile your bathroom. You go online and do a search, and a lot of tilers come up, and they all say pretty much the same thing. What criteria are left to choose between them? That's right, it's price. And that's what architects do when they simply copy what their peers do. They commoditize themselves. We all know how that conversation goes. How much do you charge? Well, this is where marketing comes into play. If you don't want to be a commodity, then you are going to have to learn marketing, period. However, before we go further, I have to warn you. A lot of this material will challenge you. Some of it will be like trying to solve a puzzle. Marketing isn't so much a subject to learn. It's actually a way of thinking and looking at how other people will interact with you and what you offer. I've tried to make it as easy to follow as I can, but there are parts that are not only hard to describe, but even harder to distill into simple sound bites that you can easily digest. Anyway, I've done my best, and I'm going to share everything I know and have learned about marketing over the years. I hope you get a lot of use out of this series of videos and wish you all the best in using this information to increase your income and freedom of choice for you and your family. After you go through this video, you'll understand the basics of marketing that we can then start building on, so let's get going. But why bother learn marketing in the first place? Before we get to the reasons why architects make such terrible marketers, we need to look at why bother learn marketing in the first place. Simply put, marketing is about getting clients and projects for your business. If you don't know how to get clients and projects, you don't have security or stability in your business. The core skill in any business venture is going out and getting clients and projects. I've heard the failure rate of new businesses is 96% in the first year, and 96% of those that are left fail within the next 5 years. And the reason these businesses fail is 96% the same, not getting clients. Marketing also helps us differentiate ourselves from our competition, so getting rid of the commodity badge. Using nothing but the power of words, we can communicate in a very persuasive manner that appeals to our prospective clients. And if we can do that, then the game is won. The kind of marketing we're going to discover here isn't taught anywhere, even in marketing degree courses. It isn't taught anywhere, and as a result must be self-taught. And I've seen this over and over again. Self-taught marketing architects become wealthy. This information will make you a millionaire. But to learn it, we must know what it is. So what is marketing? Marketing is a combination of things, such as psychology, systems thinking, design, strategy, philosophy, working with other people, and arithmetic. But in essence, marketing is about giving your potential client an insight into a solution to their situation that when they see it, it makes them think and feel differently about it and creates a desire for them to want it. In other words, we orchestrate how they think about their situation and how they can resolve it with our services. We make them feel a certain way about our services as it pertains to their situation. And then we lead them to take action by hiring us. Good marketing is about understanding the perspective of the other person and how they think. It's about understanding the words they use to describe things and then communicate with them using their favorite communication, not your favorite communication. So you need to start listening behind the words. Start listening for what people are really saying. Listening for their emotional drivers, their motivations, their fears, their frustrations, their wants, their desires, where they're trying to go. It's about being understood and someone who really wants to understand, and then packaging what we offer as architects to help them get the results they're looking for. Marketing expertise leads architectural services that market themselves. Great marketing clearly communicates to prospective clients that they are buying a result, a desired outcome, delivery from some pain, anxiety they are feeling. The service you offer is a means to the end they are seeking. If you talk about your architectural services versus I understand the outcome you're trying to achieve, I understand your fear, frustration, pain, I understand what you want to be delivered from, and I've created something that if you hire me, it will deliver it for you, it will get you here, it's a means. And keep talking about them and their needs and how your services will deliver what they want. The point is this, it's not about you and your architectural services. It's about them and the outcome that they're seeking. Until you get that, you must stop talking about how great you and your services are. You must start talking about them and their needs and the results or outcome they want or the benefit they're seeking. Otherwise, you'll be banging your head against the wall. Ultimately, understanding marketing allows you to build the marketing into your architectural services. So when they see the service on its face, they see it's what they need to solve their problem. Then marketing and selling your services becomes easier, as all you're saying is, I understand your needs and this is what will deliver the result you're looking for. That's the high level view of marketing. And I don't expect you to quite grasp this just yet. It took me a long time to think this way, and that's what marketing is. It's a way of thinking. And by the time you finish this series of videos of marketing fundamentals for architects, you'll start thinking this way too. But there is a reality of marketing and architecture that we need to address. What we have learned from our society, school and parents block us from getting clients. We have a bias against marketers and sales. We think it's about people coming to find us, not the other way around. Business success is very different from job success. People bring mindsets from their jobs to their business. We tend to bring a job mindset with us as we build our businesses. Job success is about reactively doing work, and business success is about proactively getting clients. In our jobs, we are reactive because someone else took the risk and responsibility and hired others to help them. We are not aware of all these things. We don't understand that the owner doesn't get a paycheck. The more we work in a job, the more we think that is how the whole system works. Starting a business means being proactive. When you start your own business, you get a shock to the system. Getting the clients is really where it is at. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to succeed? The willingness to do whatever it takes is key to succeeding with marketing. You'll often have to step outside your comfort zone to have marketing success. You will have to face and overcome your fears of embarrassment, rejection, and pushing people. This isn't about doing anything unethical, but it is about breaking through your fears. You may have to walk up to people and ask for their business. If you don't, you might as well give up now. Whatever your biggest fear is, it will come up. Here are some unhelpful architectural mindsets that get in our way. First, we forget what it was like before we became an architect. Our communication with ourselves changes as we become an architect, and our ego gets attached to these changes. We think we are smart and important. Architects have blind spots and ego attachments that prevent them from being able to do good marketing. Next, architects feel like they've earned the right to tell people what to do. Architects think people should listen to what they say, and they are stupid if they don't. Next, architects feel other people should come and find them, and the world should be the path to their door. They see how valuable their knowledge and expertise is, but the ego distorts this into making them self-absorbed arseholes. Architects also tend to think marketing and sales are second-class jobs due to circumstantial changeability of marketing and sales. Marketing and sales are viewed as being below their level of sophistication, and they shouldn't stoop to that level. They are purists and artists and want to really help people without manipulation and watering down their message of what they do. They don't want to resort to saying something salesy to get a potential client's attention. They see salespeople and think, I don't want to be that. Listen, you need to understand this. There's a way of maintaining a high level of ethical integrity and a real caring for other human beings and a purity for your desire to help them with their projects. And there's a way when working with them to give them your best in a way they can hear and acknowledge it and get the best results. But also, when they don't know you, like you, or trust you yet, you communicate like a laser beam so you get through and cut through all the clutter of daily life. It's been estimated that we get hammered with over 10,000 marketing messages every day, be it online, TV, billboards, etc. You need to cut through all that and land your message. On the flip side, here are some helpful marketing mindsets that empower us. Firstly, marketers know nothing happens until another human being buys. Until another human being out there makes the decision within themselves that this is right for me, and they take out their hard-earned cash and they trade it for your architectural expertise, nothing else matters without this at all. Them hiring you is the oxygen in your business body. Having positive feedback to your services is one thing, but you need to be trading money for your services with them, otherwise you won't last long. There is friction to this, as we will discuss later. Next, marketers know that most things they create and test won't work. They don't take it personally. Persistence to find the things that do work and roll them out and scale them is the difference maker. Most people try something, it then doesn't work, and then they say, well, that strategy doesn't work. Remember Thomas Edison and his light bulb? The legend says that it took him 10,000 attempts before he got it to work. Next, marketers know that the average human being is 25 pounds overweight, apathetic, moderately depressed, has low self-esteem, 0.75 best friends, lead boring lives, and even everyone they know is boring. And to take action requires something interesting going on. You, as the marketer, get to be that inspiring, interesting person that pulls them out of their apathetic, moderately depressed and dull life, and makes things interesting. Remember the reality they live in. Never assume that they are just like you, because they probably aren't. Architects usually think their ideal clients are just like them, motivated, smart and driven, etc. They probably aren't like that at all. Next, marketers know financial and business success are only found in dedicating themselves to learning marketing and sales, just as much as they dedicated themselves to learning architecture. Dedication to creating marketing messages, cutting through the bullshit, reaching the prospective client, motivating them to take action is just as important as learning your area of expertise and skill in the first place. And finally, in this first video, we'll define some marketing terms. First is advertising. This is us proactively going where potential clients are found and getting in front of them with our marketing message. This is all the things you do to get in front of prospective clients. You have online pay-per-click ads on Google or Facebook. It can be print ads in magazines or local papers. It can be TV or radio ads. It can be networking events with potential clients. Advertising is our first touch point with potential clients. Then we have sales. This is proactively finding people yourself, one-to-one, asking questions about their needs and guiding them to tell you what you need to do to get them to buy, then closing the business. You need to have a process in place that does all this. This is what happens after we advertise and have gotten their attention. Then we have conversion. This is whenever a customer takes an action, like clicking on an ad, subscribing to an opt-in offer or newsletter, completing a survey, or hiring our services. A conversion is a predetermined metric of a potential client taking an action we want them to. Next is the back end. The real money is not getting the client in the first place, although there's a lot of money in that too. It's really in getting them to buy more stuff from you. It's about having things to sell them besides what you offer. This is where joint ventures come into the picture. Or it could be 3D modelling of the client's project on top of the drawings and design. It's about having something else you can sell them. It's 3 to 10 times less expensive to sell something to an existing client than it is to go out and get a new one. Find out what your client wants to buy before, during, after, or instead of hiring you. This is the back end and is where the real money is made. And finally, we have lead generation. This is where people who visit your website give you their contact information because you have something valuable on your website that they will trade their details for. This means you can follow up with them with offers for your services to your heart's content. So commit yourself to learning and mastering marketing. It's the most important thing you can do for the success of your business and your financial future. Our first exercise is for you to commit to becoming a marketer. We tend to behave in relationships with how we see ourselves and how we define ourselves in the world. To succeed in business, it's important to identify yourself mentally as a marketer, as someone who proactively goes out and uses the tools you learn in this series of videos to get clients for your business. If you have unconsciously avoided learning marketing and sales because you've had biases or prejudices against these professions, now it's time to change this thought process. So answer these questions. Where have you avoided the identity of marketer in your life and in your business, and why? What can you do today to begin shifting your identity from a reactive job mentality to a proactive marketing mentality? What fear will you need to overcome to succeed as a marketer, and what will you have to do to overcome it? In the next video, we shall look at reinforcing what we have discussed here and installing what I see as 12 key marketing mindsets to lay the foundation for you and your business. Also, if you want a written copy of these exercises, then simply go to the relevant blog section of affluentarchitect.com or click on the link below, which will bring you directly to the blog version of this video on the website. I'm Declan Connolly, founder of Affluent Architect, and I'll see you in the next video.